Good morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and I'm hoping that I'm close to finishing the Diablo 4 campaign. And that will allow me to... I found a build that I'd like to use to finish leveling once I've done that, but I'm not going to change until after I've done the campaign. They've made a bunch of, apparently there's been, hey Butterfly, apparently there's been a patch which has patched, it does give me a teleport to the first vault. Wait, what? They've done... Okay, so I have some of this to do. This wasn't too bad. This was just walk through and there was a door. Yeah, see, there's the portal. They've done some stability improvements and stuff because there had been a lot of reported bugs. Yeah, this is fine. What you said before about losing everything, even in victory. You speak from experience.
Of course.
What did you lose?
For a time, I lost my way.
He lost it his
That's why you
way.
left us. Went west.
So many people died in those years. The quiet, the hunger, the death. It became all there was. Eventually, it was too much to bear.
They keep mentioning bears.
I found my way back, as we do.
Not everyone does. Where next?
Workshop of Zoltan Kuhl.
Uh-oh. Hey, Eric. Zoltan Kuhl. Those of you who've seen me play through Diablo 3. Yeah, Zoltan Kuhl. It'd be cool if...
Step
well,
carefully. I do not know what we will find in here. Beware. Let nothing touch you.
He's the reason the Vault's trying to kill us. Not a doubt in my mind.
gotta remember even how to play the build.
Tyrael has entrusted me with the Soul Stones. When I asked him why, he told me, the stones will show you. I took them to my chambers, hoping for even the smallest sign. But I was met with dark nothingness. I went to bed, frustrated, when a thought crossed my mind. They are nothing to my eyes, as I am bound by the rules of this world. These stones require one to see beyond what is there, to achieve true understanding.
Holy shit. They hurt.
I remember how the days begin, but not how they end. I jolt awake, burned by candle wax on my hands, feeling like I've been teleported to an unfamiliar place. I've even begun to cover the cracks in my door with blankets to conceal the flickering candlelight from the other Haradrim, namely Tal Rasha. I know he worries I'm working myself too hard, but once I can finally show him my work, he'll understand why.
Yeah, the followers need to shut up more.
Keep focused.
Okay.
Steady. Move!
We can outrun him. Just hold on.
Oops.
Are you all right?
Fine. Let's get out of here.
There's the sigil. I remember this room. This is where Kuhl performed the first experiments with the Soul Stones. He spent a month in here. Every day I came to watch his progress. And then, lightning struck. The stone bled light. The vault shook. And when it was over, I could see his teeth shining in the dark.
Ew.
Kuhl was the one who saw humanity's future, and the one who knew the cost of failure, stagnation.
Cool. I'm ready. What's next?
One more. Tal Rasha, the beating heart of...
Uh-oh.
Back!
Shite. Kill them before they scatter. What were you going to say? The beating heart of the Haradrim.
In we go. That was 180 demons. That was cool.
Tal Rasha was learning to embalm living flesh. Flesh touched by the burning hells.
Ugh, poor sod.
The Fallen were sleeping last time I was here. One must have woken. Then it woke all the rest.
The sleeper has awakened!
Zoltan has withdrawn again, claiming he's on the verge of a breakthrough with the Soul Stones. Nothing can distract me, he says. Until now. Red brush oil, black pepper, and clams. A recipe from his homeland. Once it began to boil in the common room, the scent of home finally drew Zoltan out of his chambers. He scoffed down 5 bowls. Well, granted, he scurried right back to his books, but I'll still take it as a victory.
I possibly missed some of those while rushing through killing things.
Something's wrong. Lilith still hasn't said anything.
No.
Maybe we'd better stop too.
No. No. That's exactly what Mephisto wants. We keep moving.
They hid those hide pants. They were hide pants. See, that was cool. It wasn't about finding a key to unlock the door or anything. It was just about working around the long way.
All that filth. We'll have to cut our way through. Take it. Good. Let us leave. Now. Tal Rasha gave all of himself for the Haradrim, and I cherished him.
Well, that's all of them.
And here we go.
The Guardian!
Get in formation. Bring it down.
Damn it all! It's warding itself!
The sigils. The sigils.
Nope. Got to figure this one out. Okay. Yeah, great. What am I... Nope, that one.
Good. Bring it in close.
Three triangles, which was is that one. Probably going to be this one now. Oops. It makes holes in the walls. That's kind of a nice boss mechanic. I like that one.
We don't have a fifth. Whose ward is that?
It's mine. I can break the ward, but you must strike the final blow.
Sure, sure, sure.
Destroy it. The way is open. The cube is within reach.
Okay. Probably not. That one I'll equip.
There.
Untouched all these years. Have the pieces of the blade ready. Once we've prepared the cube, we'll need them.
Begin.
This was Tal Rush's hand.
Oh, yes. He couldn't stop shaking. He was so eager. Humble, too. Hopeful. But that was a long time ago.
But that was long ago.
You forgot.
Ah, yes. You remind me of him, you know?
Is my handwriting that bad?
Only sometimes. But it's more than that. Do you remember when we first met?
It's cruel to test an old man's memory.
You asked this old man how it felt to become mortal. No one else had.
I was presumptuous.
You were compassionate. You showed me how to be human. That's how I knew the Order was in good hands when I left. And it still is. Look. We've shaped the blade that will banish a prime evil.
The Paladins can't use daggers.
What's wrong?
Oh no. You, to my side. We must speak.
Okay.
You said you could handle this. And I have. Have you? Because I am not here by choice. What happened? My father was far stronger than I believed. He is devouring you. And soon, there will be nothing left. I am dying. We have time yet. We must drive him out.
Should have called her V.
Open the way. If we are cautious, we may avoid my father's gaze.
This is the way.
There you are.
Hells. Run! Burn him away. Nothing can remain.
Lilith.
Do not speak my name, mongrel.
Cease this. I want to tell you something. All your life, you've surprised me, daughter. You might be the closest thing I have to an equal. But I've never once been surprised by your children. Take this one. She wakes in a barn, your blood in her veins. A gift she doesn't want, from a being she can't understand. What is the first thing she thinks to do? She hunts you, and she kills you. They're all like this, you know. Driven by instinct, rotting in the mud, until satisfied or dead. Your son, his obsessions, his flighty heart. Your servant, Elias, his desperate need for a mother's bosom. All of them, Lilith.
Here, quickly.
Mephisto's a real asshole.
Lilith, your war is over. You looked inside me. You saw the pools. You know what your children will do to themselves. You waste so much time making up for their failings, and it will never be enough. Because they cannot be more than what they are, my daughter.
Silence!
He's declaring victory before the war's even started? That sounds like hate to me. Start a war and then declare victory.
This way.
Lady, I think your animation was off. She built a bridge and then she got over it? I don't know.
Give up this vessel, or die with it.
He has barred the way. Now, open it! Lilith!
She can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
You would never outrun fate, you know.
Which one?
You're just another lamb.
Ooh, lamb. Had lamb for dinner last night. I've got lamb for lunch today. Maggie and I went out for a Rogan Josh.
But do not fear.
Okay.
Your death will be swift. The dark comes.
Oh, I'm supposed to stand in it. There's almost no communication about whether you're supposed to stand in something or out of something.
Silent. Survive. Run, child. I care not if you tire. You will.
Oh.
Run. The storm is still coming. Of course it is. We did not seal the breach. We did not drive him out. Look.
I don't know what happened there, but whatever. So there's going to be another expansion about Mephisto?
My father is bound to you through me. If you are to live, you must sever the bond.
Welcome to the void.
I gave my children a world and the strength to make it their own. And all I have to show for it is you.
These cinematics are really well done, considering it's using your character as it's as you've built its appearance.
Sever the bond. Take your birthright and make this sanctuary yours.
Wow. Nice.
My friend, can you hear me? Wake up. Easy there.
What happened?
You fell unconscious and would not wake. Lorath went to find you aid. But you no longer need it, do you?
Hells. Lilith is gone.
I see. Join me. There are things to do before we depart. Intruders from the volcano. We must deal with them before we seal the vault. Point them back!
Wow, not what I expected for the ending of this. I really like the story. It's been good. We sealed the doorway. I said, how do we seal the doorway?
I will channel the magic and restore the seal. I have forgotten what it was like to be an angel. Lorath does not know this. I try to recall, but it's like light dancing on the edge of a sword. Such a startling absence. But in that absence, I must look at what is left. So, what is left?
Hope. Everything. I'm free.
You are free. Perhaps both of us are. Your shadow is yours and yours alone. When we have the time, we should speak of this more. But for now, the blade is reforged. Let us find Lorath and end this.
Thank you, Tyrael.
Thank you.
So where am I going? It says to speak with Tyrael. Here he is. What now?
Lorath was headed for Celestia. If you follow his path, we may meet him on the road.
How do people say that this campaign is like 3 hours long? They must have skipped so much of it. This is a good story. Why would anyone want to skip this story? I've got to get to the bit where numbers go big. Like they pay to watch a movie and all they care about is the end credits. Like, what?
Hold. Look. This is Lorath's.
Yeah.
He wouldn't leave it behind.
Nope.
Damn it.
Why aren't we picking it up to take it?
I shall find another way. Go. Lorath can't be far.
Why are we just leaving it there?
Lorath?
The man never knew when to stop. Damn fool. Like the rest of you.
Step away from him.
Killing Lorath off screen? The tree has got to take him. Again. Again?
A failure to the end.
There's hatred.
Don't give in to hatred.
The Horadrim have become that which they swore to fight. It is my duty to end it.
You're not even a boss. Yet.
Akarat! Grant me your blessing!
Here it comes. Hey, Tyrael, we've got a problem.
Tyrael!
Defend yourself. I shall hold back the tide.
Oops.
All who stand against Akarat will meet Lorath's fate!
He ain't got nobody.
Daughters of defend your home! Threat to Akarat, our only salvation!
He only wanted to help you!
He was a broken man who could not tell his demons from his friends! I am Adriona, Queen of the Amazons, Keeper of the Isles.
Yeah, we got that.
Fall! Akarat. Akarat.
Oh, I thought there'd be a phase 3.
I should see to Lorath.
Hochkil Mirko Lamlu. Lay down your arms, old friend. Your duty is done.
Dude,
And the
he gave everything he had for it. And this is his reward. Betrayed and murdered. Damned to eternity on the Tree of Whispers. And all the while, Mephisto laughs as we fall.
Lorath was the last of my order. Perhaps the one I knew best. He would tell us to leave him here. To ride out with your mother's weapon and drive it into Mephisto's heart. To save as many souls as we can.
Paladins can't use daggers.
The dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
So he said. But we will bury him at least.
Stones carefully cover his body, warded with Heraldric runes. It is the best that we can do for him. For now.
We have what we came for. The blade. The cube. And now, we must gather our allies. Before the end. I will ride to Celestia. Meet me there.
The Heraldric Cube is now available in Temis. Harness its power to transmute items and materials. This has been really good. I mean, you compare the size of this to the size of this, and it's so... It seems smaller, but the land has felt so much bigger because of the story. A well-written story makes all the difference. How are people doing this in 3 hours? How are...
Something feels wrong. We need to help it.
wanting me to stand in the sigils and slay demons, but this is actually quite tricky. I'm barely staying ahead of the curve because there's just... I mean, I don't know if the demons need to be in the sigils. I don't know. Looks like the demons need to be in the sigils, which is actually quite tricky.
It feels nice to help Sanctuary.
I am going to quickly town portal.
Step up to my anvil. PT to break an...
What is that? Okay, so it looks like I have to do this.
You there? Are you the Wanderer? It's my mentor, Curator Ludea. She is not herself. Please, she's in the Infernal Wing.
Okay, I'm not sure if I need...
What is this place?
A house for our most ancient treasures. Those of the angels and the demons. We balance their energies with two powerful relics. We call them the anchors. But one of them has become unstable of late. Curator Ludea has refused to leave its side. She won't eat, won't sleep. She just stares at it, crying.
Okay, so he wanted me to head down here, but I'll do this area if I can. Strongholds are cool.
Balance is a lie.
This is never going to go well, is it?
Hell is coming!
Where is the Curator?
Correct. She stole the infernal anchor.
What? We have to find her. But where could... The angelic anchor. If she takes it too, the balance is lost. This way.
Again, I like this as an escort mechanic. While you're close to them, they will follow you. Or they'll lead the way.
My sisters! We can't just leave them!
Oops, I was trying to move off that. I'm finding the game feels less responsive than I'm used to, but yeah, at this difficulty it won't matter. Yep, working on it. Well, we're helping you, I get attacked. Moni, Moni. Moni, Moni. For the angelic anchor.
The angelic Igor is through this door, but we are not trained to fight the...
Don't worry. I'll protect it.
Thank you, Wanderer.
Gotta keep an eye on the time.
Heaven has abandoned you. Hell will prevail.
The light seems clear. Now, to the darkness.
Through this eye, we may meet again. And each time we will say farewell. One of these will be our last. But when that time comes, do not be troubled.
Wow, okay.
Eternity is a desert, dear Philios. Love is a drop of water. That which cannot last is precious above all.
You're too late. And again, you never had a chance.
I've heard that before. Ow. Ow. I will admit, the boss fights in this have not been ridiculously well designed. There's a lot of very twitchy responses to things. And that seems to be a reaction to the PoE concept of what matters is players being pixel perfect all the time, which is not fun for a lot of people, and spending a lot more time running around doing nothing than you actually spend attacking, which again, hooray. Why is that fun?
Die, damn you!
Is it over? Curator Lodea, is she...
What? Okay, that one. That is actually better than, like, I actually equipped that over the axe. I should equip those over the boots as well, but maybe not those ones. I should. I saved the anchor, but I could not save
I
Ludea.
will return the infernal anchor to its proper place. Restore balance to the archive. But what if Ludea saw the truth? That hell will win?
I doubt it.
Of course. So do I.
There's a Legion event here in 3 minutes. I've noticed there's no gathering fires. Oh, there it is. There's the campfire. I'm here alone, though. Doing a Legion event on my own might be a little bit tricky. Wonder how much respecking is going to cost me, because gold has definitely been a bit of an issue. Apparently it stays an issue. Apparently they've made everything more expensive. But yeah, how are people saying that the campaign takes like 3 hours? Are they literally going, oh, we're having a conversation, escape. Oh, there's a conversation bit, escape. It's like they're just pushing through. It's like, what the heck?
Demons are corrupting the Archive's counterweights and must reclaim the ones they've seized.
How do I destroy demonic pylons? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, that. I could see how this would be faster with more people. Each person takes a pylon, or multiple people take a pylon. Oops, I pushed the wrong buttons multiple times. So I'm not going to complete this within like a super fast time frame and get like a huge bonus. Okay. Hang on, I had 4 demonic pylons and 0 angelic. I've now got 2 demonic and 3 angelic. What's going on here? So there's more pylons to destroy, okay. So this would be a lot faster with more people, sure. Because you get people taking individual pylons. So I did not do a very good job. I didn't do it fast enough because there's only one of me. So that's not great. So with only one person, you actually can't do this fast enough. Because I'm assuming there's going to be another wave. Yeah, see? So with multiple players, you each take one and you complete it really quickly, or you have multiple people at each one and it happens even faster. And now we have the horrific corruptor, which I assume will be the final boss. There you go. Faith on kill, vulnerable damage, but damage, no, probably not. Holy damage measurement, probably not. So all of that I'm going to say is a no. I'm going to town portal. That was interesting. I probably should, I mean, I'm still not finished with the campaign after 6 sessions. There's the Heradric Cube, now available. Harness the power of the Heradric Cube to transmute items and materials. The cube is the foundation of transmutation. You can select a recipe to transmute items. Try different recipe combinations to create the most powerful item. Transmutations can be influenced by tuning prisms. They are found around Sanctuary and stored in your consumables tab. So I have a chromatic tuning prism, which is resistance affixes, okay? And I've got a bunch of things here. Ooh, so this is a 4.7 attack speed. This is 4% all stats. What's a practice technique? I don't know what a practice technique is. But I get another slot. I don't... Oh, if I've got the set on it. But I need to get another practice technique set piece, which I don't have. But I'd like to. I think it's here at the Mystic, isn't it?
Goodbye.
It has been a pleasure. Mainlander, what do you seek?
Okay. So there's affixes, transmutes, rune crafting. Okay. Not too worried about that just yet. I'm definitely not at that stage of the game. What was really interesting to me is I swear earlier on it said crafting incense was something that was available, but it's not actually saying anything about.
Thousands of gems in a handful of dust. Here's what remains.
Yeah, very, very strange that that's a thing. Oh, they've put your mercenaries here. That's interesting. That was a thing I noticed, actually. It did have... I'm clicking on the travel thing. You can see that the tooltip is registering the click, but...
Demons took much from me, boy.
All these numbers are so boring.
They're just as important to a smith as a hammer. You'll never make a living if you don't learn how to balance a book, Faye.
I guess.
So I don't want to do... Yeah, I'm really enjoying this story so far. It's very good. But I do not understand how how people are saying that it's only 3 hours long. but very... Yeah, I was surprised by the way that the story played out. So far. I wonder how rare these fish are, or if they've got to be fished in particular locations. Fractured Peaks. Ah, Fractured Peaks, Gosland, Grey Steps, Hawazar, Kyrgyzstan, and Nahatu. So, if I go to Skosglen, again, I'm clicking on the thing. You can see it says travel on the tooltip. I'm left clicking. It's registering the left click. What is wrong with this game? Why can't they fix that? That's the one major bug that they've never even tried to fix, from what I can tell. I did not do that one well. So where would I fish in Fractured Peaks? That's an interesting question. Where would I fish in Fractured Peaks? It's a really weird bug that I can't believe they haven't tried to fix, because it impacts everyone who's trying to travel around a map.
Violence. Me too.
So where to fish in Fractured Peaks? I'm definitely distracted because actually I should log off very soon. But let's see if I can find a fishing spot in Fractured Peaks. Here's a river. Stupid map thing. It's inside a house. That's not going to do it. A rusty cowbell. This can be sold to a vendor. One might wonder what happened to the cow. More cow stuff. Keep pushing the wrong button. Do 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 do. Fishing. Do do do. Am I going to find... Am I actually in the right zone? This is the Fractured Peaks. Yeah, apparently fishing for zombies. Though they're more like drowned, really. I found a holy chalice. Hardly the cup of a carpenter. Perhaps a king. There's the Moriaga. And with that, I'm going to Town Portal. So there's a lot more fishing for me to do in Fractured Peaks. Like I need to catch the legendary and the unique versions of those fish. But I will do that later.
Reasonable price.
Great. And with that, I need to log on to work. So, progressing through the campaign, having a lot of fun, more fish to catch, but I can do that later. yeah, enjoying this one. I do have a build I want to try. Everyone said, oh, you'll finish the campaign around level sort of 30 to 45. I'm 52. I still haven't finished the campaign. I've done a little bit of fishing and I've done some side quests and I've done a couple of strongholds. It's like, what are people doing? Like, I don't understand what people are doing to make it all go away. Like, if you completed the campaign under level 40, leave a comment below as to how you did that. Like, were you just skipping all the story and just like teleporting directly to where places were or whatever? I just don't understand it. Because there's all of this world and you're just like skipping the whole world. I just don't understand it. But I'm having a lot of fun doing what I'm doing and seeing the way the whole thing unfolds, doing all the dialogue options and everything. It's really, really cool. This has been a great expansion so far. I'm really glad I got it. I almost went, oh, I'm kind of done with Diablo 4. I'm really glad I wasn't. This is great. And apparently the end game is amazing too. So yeah, this is going to be fun. Thank you everyone for watching. And as always, good luck finding the stories that make you happy. Bye everyone.